good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
Time for our tale of the tape. And introducing first, the legend himself, Mickey Ward. 140 pounds. He has a reach of 70 inches and he stands 5 foot 8 inches tall. And standing across the ring from him, perhaps the greatest to ever do it, Sugar Ray Robinson. How did he make 135 pounds considering he's 5 foot 11 inches tall? I don't know, but he did it, and he's got a reach of 72.4 inches.
We'll be talking about this fight for years to come. This is one of those classic fights that everybody wants to see.
Irish Mickey Ward. You've seen all the wars he's been in over his career. Will he give us another one here? Sugar Ray Robinson. Many consider him to be the greatest fighter in the history of this sport. Inducted into the International Hall of Fame in 1990, he fights out of Harlem, New York.
Look at this. These fights are so up for it. Look at that.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Lowell, Massachusetts, here is the exciting junior welterweight world title challenger, Irish Mickey Ward. Fighting out of the blue corner, from New York, here is one of boxing's all-time greats with 174 wins in his 201 fights. A welterweight champion of the world, a 5-time middleweight champion of the world, Sugar Ray Robinson.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time.
Todd, I'm going to stay here till the end of the night, because if you're a fight fan like me, this is what I live for.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. We have high hopes and aspirations for this fight. He blocks that jab. Looking to land the hook. There was so much hype surrounding this match, I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
Just see the nerves on the fight stepping into the ring, Todd. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Good left hook. You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
This fighter doesn't just want to win by knockout. They want to do it early so they can get out of here.
Tactics out of the window. These guys just want to brawl.
Punch, counter punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. That last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
What do we expect to see here in round 2? After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Just missing with the uppercut. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're gonna punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counterpuncher smart.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
That left hook just missed. They exchange punches. Throwing a hook, but nice defense there. There's a counter shot. This round, did you see that? Oh, and the Irishman just got rocked. He's in some serious trouble here. Can he find his way out of this storm? Let's talk about Ward in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
He's not getting back up. Nothing went around on the jab. Breathe when you step it back.
On to the third. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And parries that left jab away. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
What you've got to do, Toddy, it's anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Mickey Ward gets rocked. He's been in these situations before, but can he find his way out this time? And that shot just rung his bell. Mickey, and down goes Ward. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
I've got to see that again.
Talk about Ward in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
Can make or break a fighter.
Breathe. That's a good round. I like that. I'm happy. No, it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident. You got to take that confidence right hand, dude. Just start working a few body shots in there. Hurry up a little. Listen, kid, I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. It's your do it. Keep going. There's one T straight down the middle. Fox is smart. Get your shots off.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Good defense stopping that jab. We wanted action, and they are delivering. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him. Frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he close you down.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? These two were made for each other. Nice job to block that uppercut. That left hook missed. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Warden that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Come on, we're switching up. We got back into the fight, kid. Wait, round. You have to win this round. Got everything in the bag, and now you're letting back into it. Don't forget the jab, don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end of what you do.
Time for the 5th round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fighters like that, and you punched them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there, because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. You can see the spits flying. These are really heavy punches. Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork, or you're going to be a cooked goose.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
A lot of effort being exerted here. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Warden that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
You're starting to make a mistake. And right hand, beautiful, beautiful. That's
There's the bell for round 6. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you gotta think him. You just gotta be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket him.
How about that time counter shot? They threw the hook. Did you see that? Oh, and the Irishman just got rocked. Down goes Ward. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took him out. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. He's still in the fight.
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ward in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Now that's it. Now breathe. Just get your breath back. He's switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the... Don't let him back in or anything. Don't give him no free shots.
And there's the bell for round 7. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain.
Throws the jab but does not score. Is he going? Did you see that? Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. Nice job blocking the left hook. Nice counter punch right up the... Robinson hit hard, and he may be ready to go. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Sugar Ray Robinson just got... Let's talk about Ward in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
The bell, sometimes it can be the...
And they're back at it again here in round 8. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Here we go with these two lightning-quick lightweights.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Tom.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Mickey Ward gets rocked. He's been in these situations before, but can he find his way out this time? I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
They exchange punches. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Misses with the right uppercut. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Incredible work rate. That left hook won't score. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. We didn't know who was going to win, and in the end, no one did win. This fight ends in a draw.
What a fight, what a battle. I'm exhausted watching it myself. And you know what? I'm happy it's a draw because nobody deserved to lose and nobody deserved to win. These guys put it on the line.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Carl, the Jackal Frampton. He stands 5'5" tall, weighed in 121 pounds, and has a reach of 62 inches. And he'll be facing Roman Gonzalez, 5'3", with a reach of 64 inches.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about this.
He's the Jackal, Carl Frampton. Whether it's super bantamweight, featherweight, or super featherweight, he is a real danger, as tough as they come. And he'll be facing Roman Gonzalez. From Nicaragua, he surpassed his mentor, idol, and former three-weight world champion, the late, great Alexis Aguero, by winning world titles in 4 weight classes.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Belfast, Northern Ireland, introducing a super bantamweight and featherweight champion of the world, the Jackal, Carl Frampton. Fighting out of the blue corner from Managua, Nicaragua, here is a legendary 4-division champion of the world, introducing Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk.
All what's left is for the first bell to go. That's all we need now, because the build-up is getting ridiculous.
What a great venue, and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. Here we go, round 1. Who's going to land the first big shot? You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Tried to score with the uppercut. Both of these athletes' gas tanks are going to be tested. Endurance will be the key on an afternoon like this one.
If you are on the losing side of this fight, Tom, and the heat is on, it's the worst place to be, so you've got to make sure you've prepped right for this. And right now, I'm looking at a fight that doesn't look like they're prepped right.
Blocks that jab. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. Can't score with that uppercut. It's all offense all the time. And he wasn't ready for that very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Frampton in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Listen, you switched up. What are you doing? I need you to...
You're thinking you're smart. You're going to, but you're still lying back into it.
You're betting this kid. Go back out there and win the round.
Think about the defense on the end. What to do. Good work. Good work out there. The trap's working nice. Those 1-2 straight down the middle. Can't miss it. Great work.
Now you've let back into it.
Here we go for round 2. Got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Catch and shoot. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Oh, Roman Gonzalez is hurt. I thought we were gonna see the finish there.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Lucky that hook didn't score. Frampton now knocked backwards. He's got to cover up. And down goes Frampton. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
I need to see that again.
We enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Frampton in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Yes, I like that round. Good one. Feel good? Good man.
Switch on. Keep him close to us.
Just keep him on the end of his job. Give me time.
Confidence. Let's take that confidence away. Go out.
The bell rings and we start the third. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Which fighter will say no mas? These two were made for each other. The jab just got blocked. How about that time counter shot? There's a counter shot. Nice job blocking the hook. This is not where Carl Frampton wants to be. Did you see that? Ooh, and Carl Frampton just got Frampton crumbled to the canvas. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Talk about Frampton in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
Loved the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it up, get on with the job.
There's the bell to start round 4. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes.
Oh, Johnny, take a look at this action. Joe Latino just got rocked. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
They have no respect for each other's punching power. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Didn't land that jab. Both men step back for just a moment. The jab not finding its target. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Frampton in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Get back out there. It's to win this round. Get your mind back. It's get your shots off. Don't give it anything. Go back.
And there's the bell for round 5. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Those counter punches have to hurt. And he scores with the counter. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Missing with the hook. The perfect counter lands. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Nice defense with that jab. Good job defending the jab. Is he going to punch himself out, though? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Frampton in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
He's right. Sets him up.
This is the beginning of round 6. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Perfect counter lands. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
The jab doesn't quite connect. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. And there it is. Carl Frampton goes down. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Talk about Frampton in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
It's a bad round, guys. If you don't care.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. That chap's slick. I don't know,
Just focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you?
come on, he's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
Here comes round 7. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Good counter punch. Oh, Roman Gonzalez is hurt. How did they survive that?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
A perfect counter lands. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Good defense stopping that jab. Just misses with that uppercut. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. got Frampton in that last round.
After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the tournament's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Round 8, and we're off again. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable.
Whoa, did you see? You can see there's blood, and the referee's going to take a good look at it. The referee takes a look, and he says, let's get it on. It was a matter of time. Frampton is on the canvas. I don't know, I got to take another look at that.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
Good, look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Judges have spoken a unanimous decision victory.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.